Hi everybody, I'm Adrian and I am an OMS-II. This video is basically just a relatively short video. I think it should be under 10 minutes for you guys. A bunch of second years decided to try to give you some advice on how we handled the switch to virtual learning. This is a pretty new time for everybody, so hopefully you find some of these tips helpful.
Hey guys, my name's Courtney. So I was somebody that went to class every single day, so moving to virtual was pretty hard for me. But one thing I found that really helped was sticking to my schedule, so I still got up every morning and started class at 8 a.m. and took my 10-minute breaks, and that really helped me keep focused.
For a virtual curriculum, I would say you still need to be keeping yourself accountable. It's not going to be easier by any means not being in class. You still need to make time for yourself at the end of the day, however, and make sure you're still getting plenty of sleep.
Something that was really important for me going to a virtual curriculum was just making sure that I kept up with my study buddy, just somebody who, you know, kept me accountable to making sure I was doing my work, but also making sure that I was taking sufficient breaks. So whether you find somebody that you want to FaceTime during the day or you have somebody that you live with, I think it's really important to have those relationships to make sure that you don't feel like you're in this alone.
Congrats on getting in, guys, and good luck this year. It's going to be tough, but you'll make it through. One tip is to make your study space your own. I've got some pennants, some Air Force stuff, Star Wars, big fan. So just make sure to make it your own, have fun with it, and always make time for yourself. Exercising, watching a little bit of TV and here and there won't kill you. Just stay scheduled and you'll be all right.
Hi everyone, this tip is something I'm also going to be working on this semester, and it is to get up and get out of my pajamas or lounge clothes, even if I plan on staying at home all day and studying.
For me, to be successful during isolated quarantine studying, I tried to keep a routine as best as possible, so I would wake up at the same time and exercise at the same time and get ready for class, so to speak. I think that really helped me maintain a sense of normalcy and keep a positive study habit and routine going.
Hey everyone, so for me, last semester when virtual studying began, I figured out that I had to motivate myself to study more, because as an extroverted person, that's kind of hard when you're in quarantine. So I would bake my face in the morning with these makeup products. I looked kind of stupid, but because I was in my room all day and I looked like I was going to a wedding. But it kept me motivated, and it helped me put myself in the mind space for studying. So yeah, hope that helps.
Hello, I'm Alicia. One thing that really helped me to study in the virtual environment was staying connected with friends and family. Whether it's a 5-minute phone call or a quick text, staying connected really helped to keep my spirits high and from feeling isolated. Good luck this year.
My study tip is get a dog. Just kidding. I think the best tip, or the best thing that I found for me, was actually I had someone that I studied pretty regularly with, and so we would get on FaceTime and we would just study together on FaceTime. Most of the time we weren't even talking, we were just there together. It was really nice that way. If we had a question or something, we could chat with that person, but honestly it was just more to hold both of us accountable to studying at specific times.
Hi guys, so my 3 biggest tips for studying virtually are: put your phone up, lock it in a closet somewhere where you can't get to it until you're done with your lectures for the day. Still take breaks if you need to take breaks, but really not looking at my phone and getting distracted helped me get through. In addition to that, have a dedicated study space that you use only for studying. So don't make it a habit to study all over your house, because that isn't usually as productive as going to an office and only working in that office. My last tip would probably be to just keep to a schedule every day. Do your routine that you would do if you were going to class. So if you like to wake up and get ready for the day and then go to class, still get ready for the day when you're at home. It really does help you be more productive. Good luck.
I'm going to tell you guys how I would take notes during lectures or while watching them from home. I, at first, would print off every single PowerPoint that we had. And some of them, especially in anatomy, you would need to print off in color to even understand. So it ended up being a lot of money, and so I kind of wish that someone told me about this before. Anyway, this is what I did, and I thought it was really easy and helpful. So what I would do is, since I watched my lectures from home, I could do it just right before I would watch any of them. If you choose to go to class or you opt to go in, then I would recommend doing all of this the night before so that you don't scramble the morning of. Every PowerPoint or lecture is going to be on Canvas in the course files the night before every lecture. And so what I would do is I would go to those courses, go under the Files tab, and then find the lecture that we were getting the next day, or the 4 that we were getting the next day, and I would download them into my PowerPoint, and I can show you this. So let's say I downloaded it into PowerPoint, and I would save my PowerPoint, or I would go to the print, and I would actually make it a handout in the layout so that it would have the notes next to it, like this. And then I would save this as a PDF. And when I would do that, I would be able to go to my Finder, and you can do this on a Mac or any PC, any laptop that you have. So I'd go here. So this is my presentation here, or my PowerPoint. So I would actually airdrop it to myself, but you can also email it to yourself, whichever is easiest, because obviously you can only airdrop if you have a Mac. So I would airdrop it to my iPad, and I'll show you on my iPad what I have here. So this is the Notability app, and I actually highly recommend it. It is, I think it was $12 for me, but I used it religiously. What you would do is you airdrop it, and then when you airdrop, it gives you a little pop-up and says open it in which application, and I would just select Notability. And then I'll show you kind of what I have in my Notability app. I actually have them filed in certain ways, so it's kind of hard to tell because I can't get my camera to the flip. So I'm gonna select, let's see, CPR, and I don't know, let's find a Club Bundy one. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I can write on here with an Apple Pencil. That's what I forgot to say, that you need to get an Apple Pencil if you want to do this. I know the Apple Pencils are expensive, and it's ugh, I don't really want to do that, but honestly, it's worth it, I think. Because it's really irritating when you're watching a lecture. You don't want to copy down everything they have in their slide. This is nice because you can just write next to it, and then you can highlight things that are important. For foundations, I actually used to go up, and every lecture usually has objectives. Club Bundy only had major concepts, but in foundations they have objectives, and they're actually very helpful to go by for that course. And I would literally go and highlight in red the answers to the objectives for foundations. And then for CPR, I mean, every course is different, but I think that I use the Notability app and writing directly on for every single course and lecture, even OPP and ICM. So